today's practice was a good practice. It was offense's best day. We threw the ball very, very well. Went through the individual drills and the skelly drills, which was great to see. We threw the ball, I would say average when it got into the team, but we did have some success down the field, and some playmakers showed up today on offense, which was great to see.
How do you plan on dividing up the teams for the spring game?
Well, a little controversy in the coaches' room. We're going to try to keep the units together, so we're going to try to keep the kids that we feel that are core numbers on that offensive side and on the defensive side together for the most part. A young man that's maybe a little bit not 100% right now, we'll put him on a team so he gets just a few limited reps depending on where he sits within his progression of getting back on the field. So there's a lot that goes into it, a lot of dynamics, but they'll be broken up. The quarterbacks are not really on a team. They can play they'll be in a different color jersey, so they can go on either.
Will they be able to, is it totally live, will they be able to be hit? Or
quarterbacks won't be hit. No, we went through the first 3 weeks of spring with that, and that was good. We needed to get it, but I don't foresee something that's going to make us drastically better, because we tackle the quarterbacks in the spring game right now when we've been as aggressive as we have been. We'll buzz around them close, we'll tag them off. It's not going to be a 4-yard magical barrier around them that nobody can get around, but we will not be live on the quarterback, but everything else will be.
How important is that, just to keep that physicality all the way through the end of spring ball?
It's very important for us. That's just where we are as a program. We're harping hard daily on getting stronger, getting more physical, becoming a tougher football team, and we told them today I think we've made strides in those areas, but we still have to continue to work. So being physical in every practice, just like today, could have easily taken the pads off them the last week of spring ball. A lot of people do that. That's where they are in their program and where they're moving. But we're moving forward from a physical standpoint, and we'll keep those pads on again on Thursday and get after it again.
Are you happy with what you're seeing out of your quarterbacks as of now?
Today was their best day, and Coach McGivern is a tremendous coach. Coach Baldwin and Kevin work great together. The young men are extremely invested. I watch them in their meetings, I see their demeanors. The offense team is kind of gathering around them a little bit, better and better and better, and that just comes natural through the progression of being a young quarterback and being around your team. So we're moving in the right direction. Happy? I don't know if I'm ever really happy, but this time of year, but hopefully we'll progress to that.
How much has it helped that Richard Mullaney has kind of come back and really it seems to be getting more reps the last couple of days coming off that elbow injury?
Richard brings a level of calmness to the whole offensive team. He's proven to make big-time plays and big-time moments in this conference for the few past years. And the young kids know that haven't played, and the older kids know that have played with him. So he's a good player, and he brings a calmness to the offense, which is great.
How similar is what Coach Baldwin did at Colorado State to what you did at Wisconsin last year? Is it kind of a mesh, or how would you describe the offensive philosophy?
Oh, I'd say the two offenses that were at Colorado State and were at Wisconsin a year ago are very, very different than what we're doing now. This offense is much like we did at Utah State when Coach Baldwin was with us and Coach McGivern was there. So those offenses are dramatically different than the one we're running today.
How has Brett Vanderveen's transition to tight end been going, and just what does it mean that he said he basically had a couple choices, and one was to switch positions, one was to transfer, one was to stay at quarterback, but he chose to make the switch? Well,
he wanted to be here, which was great. We wanted him to be here, and I think the sky's the limit on the direction he's headed. About a week ago right now, he gained 13 pounds, so he's probably already gained 15 or 16 pounds. He catches the ball, he's a smooth runner. He's not afraid to be physical and get his face up in there in the blocks, and he's going to gain momentum. It's a lot to say very early, but I'm very, very optimistic that he's going to be a quality tight end in our program as we move forward.
Can you talk a little bit more about the quarterbacks individually and what has really impressed you about them?
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I really want to break them down individually. I'd say, they're, again, as a whole right now, I think they're as a whole. So rather than break them down individually, I think it's more important to say what have they done as a unit. The athleticism is a little bit different between the three of them, but I think they're learning how to play within the spread, whether it's Marcus, whether it's Seth, whether it's Nick. It doesn't really matter. They're using their athletic ability to the capabilities that they have. Their throwing abilities still are definitely moving in the right direction, but I want to see them when it's real football. When we go play on Saturdays or Friday nights over in that stadium, it's not Skelly. It's 11 on 11, and there's guys chasing the quarterback and coming after him who are really good football players. And so our 11 on 11 football, as I said earlier, needs to get better consistency with the quarterback position, but also the people around him. Let's make some plays to help them out.